Today, we're going to talk about defense stocks. I am Dr. Stock, Doctor of Education, and I was at the park the other day and I watched this Frisbee get bigger and bigger, and then it hit me. Over the weekend, we had Israel declare war on Hamas, and the U.S. is currently looking to see if there was direct Iranian involvement. And so for that reason, I think there's going to be ongoing speculation in defense stocks. I want to talk about those stocks in this video, and I'm going to tell you about Moomoo, the free stocks that you can get there. I'll tell you about my Patreon where you can get access to my buys and sells, and I'm super excited to also tell you that over there, just last night, I put up this Tesla stock price prediction and earnings forecast through 2030, and also, of course, my options course that's over there right now where you can learn how to amplify your portfolio. In the meantime, let's get right into the defense stock. So we are going to start off with RTX. So this one was formerly Raytheon. So let me put this one up there for you. So here's the look at Raytheon. And so for this one, you can see over time that recently it has not done very well when we look at this. And if we go back to their earnings that they had back here, the huge drop off that they had, that was a big drop. That from the day before the previous trading days closed till we closed on this day, that was a 10% drop in their price. And so you can see we had further declines in that. How's it looking in the pre-market this morning? Right now sitting at 72.55. I don't think that this is a jump that's going to go away quickly on us. Let me put up some of the technicals that I have here for you. So what we see is this long-term support trend coming through here that we did peekaboo down beneath, and then we just recently, as of the last trading day, started coming up from the underside of that. And so what you can see on here, the Fibonacci's, and we have room on this up to about 76 or 77 before we really peak out. As of right now in the pre-market, we're at 72.55. So that puts us right around this little mess that we have here going on right now. So I do think that over the next several days that we'll have an increase in this price, and we can watch that take place at least at the next several days. We have the 50-day creeping down this way, the 50-day simple moving average, and that was at about $80 per share when we look at that. So that is one of those areas that we can look for resistance. I think this 23.6 fib that we have up here is going to be crucial for us. This other trend line that you see going up through here, this is like a middle support / resistance, in this case resistance because we're down beneath it, that we can watch that also take place. And you can see where we have that crossover, that point of confluence right at about $82 per share. So we want to watch for that. Now, as far as floors on this, 23.6, that $76 or $77 per share, you can see that that is previous historic support, which now since we're beneath that is also resistance. We want to watch out for that. And then up from there at about $78 or $79, we run into a little bit more. And then up beyond that, right at about $80 per share. So I do think that this one is possible. Show us another 10% over the next several days. Not financial advice. We just need to watch this, see what's going on, do your due diligence, do your research on this one, and make your decision. All right, LHX, this one, L3 Harris, as we look at this one, check out the bearish channel that it's been in for a while now. Now, in the pre-market right now, we're trading at $160, almost $169 per share as we look at this. Well, what does that look like according to the channel that we're in, and then also the Fibonacci's that we have here? So this 23.6 is right at about $170 per share. We are on the underside of that, which means that is still currently resistance, and we want to watch for a break above that. Should we get it, we have this historic resistance that comes in here, or historic support, $172 per share. So about another 2-ish% up should we end up breaking above that resistance that we have. And then going up from there, we have room heading upwards from there to about 175. The next Fibonacci retracement level that we get is 176. And this is one that should we get to that 50, 181. Now, mind you, the reason that 50 for a retracement level is so important is because that's where we can really see that turnaround happen and start heading back south. If we do break through it, that can tell us that we have more upward momentum, maybe allows us to break up through the top of this channel and cancel this bearish channel that we're on right now. So that's something I'm going to watch for. We are down below the 50 and the 200 day. So this one, besides the channel, has been acting bearish for a while. And check out that last time that we hit the 200 day, we ripped right back down off of this thing. So we can see right now that that 200 day is currently acting. We peekabooed up over it, and then the 50 day dancing around it. That is going to be significant resistance for us, as well as this 50-day that you can see that we kind of danced just above it for a little while, couldn't break free of it, and then kept on dropping from there. So LHX, this is one bit more beat up than the other ones. Definitely worth keeping on your radar as far as the defense stocks that we have. And then HII coming in, Huntington Ingalls Industries. There we are. And I'm sorry for the mess that's on this one. I was just checking out a few things. So again, we have this long-term historic support, and you can see that we were at it. And then we have this other minor area of resistance coming through where we have the bottom of these candles as well. So that tells us a little bit more about what we're looking at here. So in the pre-market hours on this one, 205.50, so between 205 and 206. So that puts us right around the top of these candles. We did have a bit of a double bottom here, so it is possible we start to see that bullish turnaround on this. We do want to watch the RSI on each of these and look for it to cross 50, because every one of these, the RSI has either been recently oversold or darn near oversold. We've crossed back over the 30 or about to cross back over the 30, and we want to watch for that as a signal that we could start reversing. We do have that nearing death cross, which we may have already seen that priced in, and so with that double bottom, with that support coming in, maybe it cancels out that formation coming through. We're going to have to watch for this. So this one again is HII is the ticker symbol on that one. And then Lockheed Martin, LMT. Lockheed Martin is really pumping in the pre-market hours. So we were right around $400 per share where we closed the last time. And I think that's going to be significant resistance for us or support in this case, since the pre-market has us about $420 per share, which by the way is up here around these two Fibonacci levels that I have, because I have two different charts on here. That also puts us near this trend line that you see going diagonally up through here. And that point of confluence, maybe we see resistance and we reject off it. If we break up above it, that gives us room up to about $435 per share. Don't ignore this 50-day simple moving average that's coming down through here. That value right now is sitting at about 432. So we want to watch for that because we have been in a significant sell-off period. It is possible that we're starting to find bottom, especially with the conflict, with the war declared on Hamas by Israel. So these are stocks that want to keep on our radar, being as sold off as they are over time and giving the world news that we have going out there right now. I think this is something that through the week at least could possibly carry us upward in the direction of these stocks. So what does the options market look like for them? Lockheed Martin has a decent options market. You might be able to find a play there with decent liquidity. If we go to HII and look at that one has a very small options market, not the best. LHX, a little bit better, still not great. And then RTX is the other one. RTX is probably the best out of the four that I have in this as far as finding liquidity for the options market. I do like to look for an open interest of at least 1,000. And I also like to watch the volumes as they go throughout the day, because I definitely, if I get into those options, I don't want to get stuck in them. So let me put this up really quickly for you. Through Moomoo, this offer does expire this week, so pay attention to it. October the 11th is when it expires. The deposit levels that go along with this, here they are. Here's the free stocks that you get, each stock valued up to $2,000 a piece. The $5,000 deposit level gets you free share of Tesla or Google. I have put out the work that I do over at the Patreon. You can go and check that out. You can also get access to my Discord and my Discord community, which has been a great time over there. Wonderful community. Go ahead and be part of it. Like I said, I have put up that Tesla stock price prediction and earnings forecast through 2023, and you can even see that it starts in Q3 of this year. So I have Q3 up there, I have Q4 up there, and then I also have the full year for 2023, 2024, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 2030. All available for you to check out and look at, and then also amplify your portfolio by using my options course that's over there that I'm currently building out right now. So go ahead and take advantage of those values as they hit. Let me know what you guys think of the defense stocks down in the comment of this video. Do we have room to run on them? Do you think that we're just seeing the market pop, the news is over, and then we're going to sell off from here? What do you think about them? Is there a play going forward with these stocks? Is it something that you would take advantage of? Is it something that you're not touching? Just let me know down in the comments of this video. Come on and join me over at the Patreon and my community members that are over there. They really do make the place worthwhile. I really do appreciate your time that you give here. Your free stocks from Moomoo, don't forget about them. And then check out that Tesla stock price prediction. They're earning come up on October the 18th. Most definitely worth checking out prior to getting that time, so we have the best advantage possible from the work that I've done. Thanks for watching, guys. I am Dr. Stock, Doctor of Education. Remember, my friends, that learning is earning, and we'll see you in the next video.